Brunstane Burn path. Back on the John Muir way. Oh man, had a fantastic rest. Got cleaned up. Still not a laundromat though. I scrubbed everything up real good in the sink, but still loads better. But we got a beautiful day. Seems a bit windier. Rolling along here on the Brunstane Burn. And whew, man, I think this will be a good day. Musselburgh. There's a nice beach here. Oh. It's like a beautiful coastal promenade here. I like this. There's a nice parting look. Edinburgh and Arthur's Seat up there. It's kind of cool. Bees are hard at work. So many. So many flowers to get to. Clover here is just booming too. Just millions and millions and millions of them. And it's the clover that I'm familiar with in the States. There's another type of clover here that you see sometimes. It's more of like the shamrock shape to it. And a little different colored flower, I think. But these ones here, man, this is just comfort. Comfort to me. Yeah, I love them. So one thing I will admit is like Edinburgh was really, it was like overwhelming. It kind of felt uncomfortable there. It just was so many people bustling about. But it was such a cool and historic city. But man, I'm happy, so happy to be back out here. Things just make sense out here, for me anyways. There's a four-leafer. Oh man, that's a real beauty. Find them often and just kind of press them in my little book that I have with me. I tend to give them away. The more I give away, the more I seem to find. And that, most people feel pretty lucky when they get one. I feel it's the giving of them that brings me luck. So, find somebody to give this to down the way. There's another. Get this one here. That's giant. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can't pick every one I find though. That's impossible. I guess that's my superpower. You don't get to pick your superpowers, and I'd probably pick a better one. But four-leaf clover finder. Whew, spidey sense tingling. Yeah, there's another. See it here? Oh, kind of hiding in there, but sure enough. It looks like we're just about to the town of Preston Pans. So here's the Goth. I've heard about that place. They sponsor a lot of stuff in the area and stuff with the trail, but I feel it's a little too early. So yeah, I don't think they're open. Check out this mural. The least we can do is stand him a pint of Fowlers. Ah, wonderful. Sláinte, Johnny. These towns are always just so charming, especially in the mornings, because their bakeries are always open. I've kind of made a point and a habit stopping at the family-run ones, not the big little stores or whatever, but the little stores, and getting a little something. I don't know what I ate, but it was like cheese and stuff all in that puff pastry and onions, and oh man, delish. Ah, thank you, you beautiful Scottish bakers. Anyways, I think that's about it for that little town. So we'll roll on. I think I'll hit a couple of them today. Whew. Yeah, cool little harbor. Offshore. Got a working harbor here. Pots lined up. Looks like the tide is out. Very cool. Shells, snail shells. There's all just millions of different shells all over the place along the beach here. So much. Awesome. I have to come down and take a look. Alright, back up to the wind. So I think historically this area was big in salt making and fishing, and maybe Mary Queen of Scots was one of the first to come here for holidays, but now the bulk of this town seems like pretty modern holiday type homes for folks. And thankfully the trail just skirts along the coast. But after a little while on the beach, there was a cut that kind of went up by like a storm drain pipe or something. And sure enough, back onto the official John Muir Way. Look at that sandy colored cricket. So I was rolling along here and I looked back along the beach, and you see a bunch of these concrete blocks all lining up on the beach. And I'm pretty sure that those are left over from World War II. Probably a lot of defensive structures built up along the coast here back then. And there's a bunch of them there. One of the fanciest gates I've ever seen. 4 blocks and stone walls. Oh my. All right, Aberlady. It looks like a fine wee town. It's about lunchtime too, so might stop, get a little something, and top off my water while I'm here. As it remains to be the tough part of this trail is finding good water. Old Aberlady Inn was where I stopped. Had a gin and tonic today. Quite refreshing. Got my water topped off. Friendly chat with the bartender there, and he told me it's pretty sweet up on Berwick Hill, or Berwick Law. So, gonna keep heading that way. Look at this one. Kilspindy Golf Club. It's about like the 5th or 6th golf club that I've passed today. Craig Law and, man, all sorts of them. They really love their golf here. They also like their walking, and I appreciate that. Looks like through yet another golf course. No doubt. Oh, getting closer to Berwick Law. I believe that's it up there. It's been a bit of a blow going on today. Not outright bad right now, but some of those gusts are big enough to knock me around. Old castle or an old church or something there. Bunch of little drops starting to fall. You can literally see the rain rolling in over here. So I took a detour off of the trail. It's way over there. And I wanted to come down, see if I could find a path to this castle. And I found one. Only thing I got for it is it's the Saltcoats Castle. That's all. I think there was another 4-leaf. But man, I love finding these old things. Let's go on up and see what we can find in there. So there's kind of like the ruins of a cottage, farmhouse and whatnot. And here Here we got some castle. So a pretty big outer wall goes around it. There's really not much that I can get close to. It's just thick with brush in here. But you can see sort of what's left of the main keep here in front of me. So I kind of climbed up on the edge here. And this is the best I can get inside. There is a little path kind of cutting through it, but it's gonna tear up my legs, all them briars. So yeah, I'd take a little tearing up, I guess. Nothing but, ouch. Nothing but pain in here at present, but pretty cool. Oh man, legs. Ow. Yep. Whew. All right. Well, not so bad. Man, legs are just ablaze with the sting of nettle. Feels like Ireland. But worthwhile side quest. Saltcoats Castle, check. Looks like we're in the Archerfield walled garden. That's pretty cool. They got a lot of stuff here. And continue on John Muir Way. Hey there, sorry to scare you. This little deer over here, my goodness. Wind is just howling up there, and gonna have to stop up here. There's a caravan park to my right. I'm approaching Yellow Crag, and I know there's like a beach up there, maybe a picnic area or something like that. So I'm gonna pull up there. It's probably just off the trail, and see what my book yields. And here we go. And let's go check out this beach. Back to the sand. Man, oh man. Fidra is its name. Crazy, there's like an arch that goes right through it. Yeah, right there in the middle. Incredible. So from here, I've only got 18 more miles to go through North Berwick. I learned how to pronounce it. I was talking to a lovely lady. And so I'll go through North Berwick, climb Berwick's Law. 18 total miles gets me to Dunbar. So I think tonight I'm gonna head up to that beach. You can wild camp near here. You have to stay up on the beach's edge though because of the wild bird sanctuary. So checking my maps here. This is what I got to work with. Oh, the weight. I topped off all my water bottles. I threw a little extra in my knot bag. The trick is going to be to find a place that is somewhat sheltered, but well above the tide line. this way. A couple more islands. Only one I know the name of is that white one kind of there that's in the center. And that's Bass Rock. I think there might be a little castle or something out there too. Climbing up on top of Yellow Crag. Everything down by the beach is just howling in the wind. So, I don't know. Figured I'd climb up here because I'm here. Maybe get a look from the top here. This would be Yellow Crag. Awesome. Drops off pretty sharply over there. All right, very cool. Man, I don't know if this is gonna hold. I found a spot and I was setting it up, and then I had all the stakes in the ground, and I went to go get my backpack, and then whoosh, like a stake blew, and then all of them but two just took my tent down. Thankfully 2 were still in the ground, so I was able to grab it. Found another spot with a little bit, like, it's the ground is so sandy that even if my stakes were like 2 feet long, I think it would be tough to keep them in. But I did the best I could with what I got. This one seemed to hold a minute. So we'll see. See, the tide's coming in. There's Treasure Island out there. Man, oh man. There's a container ship chugging on out the Firth. And there's another big vessel. Oh, another one out there too. I think the tide has something to do with that. So, there's my tent. Just tucked right in. Doesn't get better than that. See if she holds, I guess. Oh man. Good night, everybody. I'm gonna get some sleep while I can.